know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional travel hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, but this is Sold Out, where, of course, we continue to sneaker talk, man. We got a food section, a sports section. That I'm talking about is the Sold Out Discord, which the link is pinned at the top of the comment section. And it's free to sign up, or, of course, like I said, we continue all this over there. If I don't get the content out in time, pretty much you already know where it's most likely going to be. And occasionally, whenever I do like a whole open discussion, which I know you guys are very active with me in the chat, and I highly super duper appreciate it. But sometimes I like to share my screen with the Discord and have you guys come up and talk up on the platform, man. So, but tonight's topic, man, because I'm only gonna be on this joint for like an hour. So as y'all coming in out, definitely smash the like button, man, and appreciate the ones that's been here for a while, and even the new ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support I can get. Right, okay, but we're talking Foot Locker backs out of the HQ move. Pretty much, I think they were supposed to make the move down to Florida last time we were talking about it, if I'm not mistaken. And then I want to kind of just go on a little bit of a rant tonight about the Travis Scott and the Fragment raffle being one of the most entered raffles of all time. And then we'll talk about upcoming sneaker releases as well. I do got an article about the Travis Scott joint, so I have a feeling it won't take too long, but I mean, I've been feeling some type of way, man, just with the sneaker community and specifically with the Travis Scott releases in general, dog. To be honest, I mean, I've only seen one person hit on that raffle off of the latest one that just dropped. Even though we're going to get some new pairs coming in like the top of the year or at the next year, I should say, because you know how these dates and stuff like that are subject to change. So as y'all coming in out, smash the like button, and also let me know if audio and visual is good, because everything is looking good on my end. I mean, when I tell you I set this joint up at the very last minute, I mean, I literally set this joint up at the very last minute. But anyway, man, I am going to start with the Travis Scott story, and I'm going to touch the chat in just a second, because I want you guys' feedback on this too, man. But I just find it a little ironic, and let me say this too. I'll take it all the way down the rabbit hole here. Pause. Yo, Nike. You know, we got a new CEO, he's past a year now, because he came with a board on October last year. Elliot Hill, and Travis Scott, you know what I mean? And I could vent all day about the sneaker community in general, because if I get started on the Black Cat 4's squeaky complaint, which I'm glad somebody finally dropped a, no disrespect to all the people that make sneaker content when I say this, right? I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't got nothing against nobody, but it's kind of one of those, I miss the days when everybody was their own individuality, right? Okay, don't follow this like, okay, cool, just because it's a trend and because that's what's floating around. And this is my whole gripe about, quote unquote, the hit or miss with early review talk, right? Okay, no disrespect, I ain't talking about nobody in general, none of that. I don't got time for them cats like that, you know what I'm saying? One thing too, sneaker community I remember when it was actually a lot together than what it is now, and I don't want to blame it on because the sneaker marketing where it once was. I mean, we was doing like, it was times where we didn't get J's. If you've been collecting for a minute, right, it was time where we didn't get a new Nike and or Jordan drop every week like we do now. Or whenever we was like peak after like the COVID times, we were getting so many, even though we were taking L's, they was dropping like 2 and 3, 4 hot sneakers like throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? This can be, if you let it, an expensive, collection hobby type thing, right? But I want to talk about this whole Travis Scott joint. I'm like, to be honest, I'm not saying we haven't seen people hit on Travis Scott's. In fact, I am the guy that hit on the Phantoms for the homie dunks. Salute to the homie dunks, right? My thing is this. I hit on the joints, but I mean, literally, I've never hit on my actual size. I don't see, right? And this is at with Nike them. I would like to know, right? Y'all want to, and I'm not saying they're posting this, but for whatever reason, the information got put it out there that, hey, these Travis Scott joints, this is the most raffled entered, right? What it say, like in the millions. I'm gonna cover the article, but this is my thing. You mean to tell me millions of people, the thing is, that you knew the demand was on this. I'm gonna say this. How come they didn't do the Travis Scott release how Undefeated did theirs? Which was super dope because it seems like majority of the people hit. I guarantee you, if they was to do a similar release like that with a Travis, and let me clarify this, a Travis Scott sneaker everybody would like, right? Everybody wanted those. If this is the most entered raffle for Travis Scott, clearly the man was there. They know without a shadow of doubt, ain't no way a Travis Scott sneaker finna sit like this. This is my thing. Why is it so hard? And I don't get it. Like, they want to, I feel like, I'm not pointing a finger at no one point here, because then you got the certain communities, and like, I feel like the true sneaker community, whenever we hit, and I'll speak for myself, whenever I hit on a shoe that I've been wanting for a long time, and then say like, I hit and everybody else hit, the last thing I want to see from somebody is, and not no shots at me, but just in general, the last thing I want to see is like a brick emoji. Pause. You know, last thing I want to see is a brick emoji, or somebody's like Briggs, the cheeks. No. When a shoe doesn't instantly sell out, doesn't mean it's not a good shoe. And that was the problem whenever we hit that peak time in 2020 and 2021, where everybody was buying up everything and paying, you know, pretty much doing like their own form of inflation. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. If you got a credit card, a very good credit card, and you take as many pairs as you can, and you're the only person with them, you can kind of set the pace yourself. I mean, you can't go super crazy with it, but you know what, sneakerheads, man, we pull up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't tell me that I don't see too many people talking about. I'll put it this way. The Chicago Jordan 1 lows that dropped last week, everybody was on the fence about them. But I guarantee you, and I'm not just talking my video, type it in. There's people that I didn't even know that was making sneaker content, made content about that sneaker. So I say it all to say, like, Jordan Brand know that this demand was there. And I know they're not going to be able to please and be ready for everybody, but I feel like they can do a little bit better than what they're doing. Travis said out of his own mouth that he heard our complaints. You know what I'm saying? This has been answered. But that don't mean drop some trash the next time. And let's not also throw in, you know, let's not forget the possible backdoor situations too that we know about, allegedly. We've seen a lot of stuff go down. I'm not saying Travis is going this, but I just find it a little ironic. I only seen, and I'm pretty sure there's more people that hit on the Travis Scott website, but I only seen one person hit on the Travis Scott joint, and you mean to tell me GOAT has them readily available right now for me and like at a top dog price? I'm hoping when more people speak up and say that they hit, and then we'll see where they go from there. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that is, because that's a shoe that I really was looking forward to, even though I know I didn't have a chance, and you know what, to hit on the Travis Scott website. And it says exclusive to his website, so you know a lot of people was working on sneaker YouTube. But I'm not knocking for that. I respect the hustle, man. But yeah, y'all see where my mindset is at. I'm going to share my screen here with the Travis Scott article in just a second. Let me hit the chat, see what's all going on. Again, y'all let me know if audio and visuals and everything is looking good. But it looks like we got Thomas Goldring Jr. in the building. Says, those 10 sold out quickly, but the OGs are better. Keep your content going 100. Appreciate that, yo. I'm doing my very, very best. Honestly, man, I know I upload a lot. And trust me, you be surprised. It's you know, I do it because I love it, though. I appreciate that, big dog. Looks like we got Long Beach Joe Jets in the building. Says salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. What up, Long Beach? What up? What up? It says sneaker talk. Let's go. Most definitely, man. Again, I didn't want to turn this into like a whole little ranting. I want to make sure that I do hit my key points, but I also got to throw out there, we're Nike. I know my channel's like a small channel, pause, but can we for once get a better shot at the Travis Scotts, man? Because to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised to say like the less and less more people hit, ain't nobody finna throw nobody no extra, we'll pay a little extra on the resale market for a shoe, but dog, the way that one's up there, because of the collab and all that, and I know Nike them say they ain't got nothing to do with it, but if they produce more pairs, then we would help us if you have to go on the resale market. You know what I'm saying? If they really care about the people, because think about it, a lot of people I know for a fact turned away from Nike because they got tired of the BS and they got, hey, we going to New Balance, bro. I'm over this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Saucony or Saucony, right? I like to say Saucony, but I think it's Saucony. But people say it's Saucony, but I don't, it is what it is. Tomato for me at this point. Let's see, we got Manny with the kicks in the building, says, Yerp. What up, Manny's? What's Gucci? What's good? What's good? What's good? Manny says, I'm on my third collection, only comfy and heat that rotation worthy. So I feel you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have done that. A lot, like one of the OGs I work with, that was his mindset. He like, yo, I'm kind of comfy. But like, I'd be at a time where he rocked nothing but New Balance the entire week. And I respect it. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I think I convinced him to get the Taxi 12s because he had all those variations of the joint. Then I think I also convinced homie to those. Actually, I think he more convinced me for those Air Jordan 1s, low Chicago's, man. But at the end of the day, buy what you like too, man. Don't let the hype get to you too. You know what I'm saying? If you like the shoe, you like the shoe. If you don't, you don't. Y'all seeing the amount of shoes that I actually skip? You know what I'm saying? And I'm still sitting on a crazy amount of collections just because I've been doing it for so long. And I'm thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie Dunks. He hit me up today, asked me about some shoes that's dropping at the end of the month. That was interesting too. You know what I'm saying? Manny says, Nike is a wrap for Air Jordan 1 high and lows. We got enough already. Yeah, again, we can take it that route too, Manny. Like, in my collection, the most silhouette, right? In my collection. And I feel like we could do a challenge. And let me clarify this, not you, but just the whole sneaker community in general, right? For the people that's been into it a while, I'm very curious. Everybody be like, hey, man, have you just look at your collection and be like, damn, I really got a lot of Air Jordan 1 highs or lows. You take your pick or poison here. Yo, take a break from the ones. Let's focus on something else for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? And Travis is eating off the ones. Think about this. There's a whole nother Travis Scott 4 we never seen. You know what I'm saying? We've had, 2 Travis Scott 6s? You know what I'm saying? We've had the SB Dunks, which did very well. He did the Air Force 1s. I'm not saying he hasn't done silhouettes, but those Jordan 1s is like lows. Once it's stuck, it's like, yo, keep feeding it until we run the well dry, But yeah, I agree. We got more than enough Air Jordan 1 highs and lows. Let's see. Long Beach says salutes to Manny. Manny says Joe Jet salutes. Most definitely, man. So y'all feel my pain here, but let me go over the first article here for the Travis Scott joint, and then we will transition into the Foot Locker story. And yeah, man. So let's talk this Raffle talk real quick. I'm very curious what they had to post about it on Mr. Complex here. Again, Whole Live is a legend and opinionated base. I don't know a mother trucking thing. So let me share my screen here. Boom. Hold up. Hopefully, I don't know. Why am I think something's tripping because it ain't sharing my screen. I may have to check something out on my settings, yo. Wow. So it's like literally, yeah, I don't know why it's not. It's probably something throwing my joint off. I'm not sure. Or did I go to share screen? Boom, boom, boom. Something's thrown off on my joint. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out real quick. Hold on real quick because this is going to be an interesting share. Boom. I think we should be going here. Hopefully I get the right one. Let's see. Boom. I don't know. Not that one. I want to change it to a different one though. Hold up. Yeah, let me see if I can capture this. There we go. I think we back in action. And let me see. I'm going to have to make some adjustments. I'm doing this on the fly. Y'all bear with the kid. This is going to be interesting. Hold on. I got one more. Boom. There we go. We should be back in action. We should be back. Boom, boom. My bad. Something clearly switched up on my, because I use an app to go live. So I think that just threw it off. But I'm good. Y'all let me know if we got the share screen right because I know it went black at first. Boom, 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 boom. I think we good. I see the mic. I see the screen. Yeah, we should be good monies. So this is the first article. Again, y'all comment. Let me know if off. Let me see real quick. I'll hit the chat. Thomas Goldring Jr. says, the Raffles are pure trash. They could be, especially Travis Scott. And that's another thing too, right? While we going on this joint, says, we Gucci now. Appreciate that. Manny with the kicks confirming. Man, this is another thing when you see what you go through on live, right? When I'm editing sometimes, dog, it's been times where I hit something and I had to restart the whole joint. So yeah, we good. Long B says, oh, stream pause. I thought it was me. Nah, it was me. So I got everything programmed, but something was off with the joint. It's crazy because I try not to mess with my settings in this app too much, but it's crazy when it was time to do it, we did it. We back on. Okay, cool, we back. Let's go, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm gonna put up a soundboard on this joint real quick because I feel like we about to get litty in this joint. Hold on. Let me go to the soundboard real quick. I know y'all can't see this part. This for me right here. Soundboard. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find the joint. Boom. Let's see if we can keep it real simple right here. I want to get like that, I want to get like a good sound effect in this joint up in here. Like, is it this one? No, not that one. I don't want to do that one. Hold on. I want to do like a popular joint. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Just add it. I'm going to do categories. Let's see. I think we should be here. I feel like this one. No, they got a whole bunch of these joints. I'm going to find it though. Bear with the kid. I might as well go ahead and freestyle with this joint. Like, let me see. I think I forgot like a celebration noise or something like that. Let me see if I can find that joint real quick. Cause I ain't used that joint in a minute, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll see if we can find it. Like, if not, it's all good. I'll do it for the next one right here. But back to the Travis Scott joint, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing around on the live cause these are settings I should be playing with like after the stream or whatever. But it's all good. Long Beach says screen is shared correctly. Good business. Appreciate that, sir. So we got sneaker rapper for Cactus Jack Jordan 1s becomes the most entered of all time. So according to this article from Complex, it says the Fragment design and Travis Scott retro Air Jordan 1 low received a total of 4.4 million raffle entries. Now, also, how do we much want to bet that the Travis Scott site, there's a lot of things I can think about this. Is it still getting botted to death, right? Okay, check one, right? Two, why can't the Travis Scott website do like what all the, like case in point, when we entered for the undefeateds, what did the undefeateds do for us? They had that raffle where if you hit, it automatically charge your card. Honestly, it's hard for me to take the Travis Scott raffle serious when you don't have to enter any card information, and I feel like that's a good thing because just like you don't want to do that, but at the same time, hell, if people can make up 101 like fake emails to get all those chances, and the bots are gonna eat. And from what I've heard, also allegedly there was an early link that went out to certain people, and I believe they probably shared it, and then that joint literally just people just ate. You know what I'm saying? But it says the Travis Scott new Cactus Jack collaboration with Fragment Design and Air Jordan has reportedly broken the all-time sneaker record, raffle record. According to the business outlet Bloomberg News, 4.4 million legitimate entries were, okay, so these are legit apparently. So you mean to tell me it wasn't no double? I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just going off what the article says. Submitted on Saturday, November 15th, the Cactus Jack Fragment Design Air Jordan 1 making among its most popular sneaker drops of all time. The title was last held by another Scott designed sneaker, the Air Jordan 1 Low Reverse Mocha, which scored a 3.8 million raffle entries on the sneakers app. Again, will we get a sneakers app? A lot of people think we're not going to get a sneakers app drop if we got these like this. If I had to guess, if they do one, it's probably going to have to do a shot drop joint. But they should shot drop raffle it. You know what I'm saying? Design of the Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low remixes the sneaker's traditional look, flip the check backwards. See, that's my thing. Even they say check. A lot of people have been telling me, hey, stop calling it the Nike check. Stop calling it a check. It is a swoosh, right? Okay? Even most articles tell you this. What I mean, it's a night. We said that back in the day, dog. But it says against a military blue colorway. And this is my thing, right? It's funny how now that it's a collab and it's got all this like hint behind it. Like if this was a regular, like, okay, cool. Let's take Travis Scott name off. Let's take the Fragment name off. You know what I'm saying? and just calling them Air Jordan 1 Military Blue Low. How well? Y'all sound off in the chat. How much y'all want to bet would that, if they just did a regular Air Jordan 1 low this way, which it may be one. I mean, the same exact thing, just flip the swoosh the correct way and take Fragment name off of it. Would people pay this shoe any attention? And yes, I know some of them are gonna sell, but would anybody give this shoe the time of day, dog? You know what I'm saying? Man with the Kick says, backdoor Travis Scott website more likely, and you get that GOAT emails mid raffle rigged. Hey, dog. Hey, I don't know. Rumors is it seems like conveniently they always have pairs. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they could just be that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Man with the Kick says, come by Travis Air Jordan 1 Fragment low for 2K. Get the F out of here. Yeah, no, thank you. I agree, dog. No. I saw that. No, like, I ain't got no 2K for you. You know, I mean, I pay extra, but I ain't 2K, man. You know what I'm saying? It's holiday too. You know what I'm saying? It says, since the shoe raffle dropped, it's arguably become the most popular sneaker of 2025 and is currently trading for upwards of 1,200% on the secondary markets in various sizes. It says the sneaker first debuted at the pop-up in Japan earlier this month during the Utopia Rappers visit to the country. So this right here, according to this, so pretty much this is what the resale wants right now. I think this is based off StockX, but this is based off Bloomberg Nerds. So if you look at this, it's good. If this is not StockX, this is GOAT, right? Give or take, right? But you see this for my size right now. They want, like, hold on, look at this. Size 10, $2,500 of them things. $2,500? No. You know what I'm saying? And if you wear a size 5.5, 3,000, yeah, dog. Yo. Only person, even Dunk shoe, I was like, I don't know, bro. 1,500, because he could do like a 6. And I don't even, you know what's crazy? I don't even see a size 6 on here. Did they even make a size 6? Because that's the thing. Let's see. Long Beach Joe just said it was sit. Exactly. If they change this shoe back just a regular military blue low, hell, even put the little, I'm sorry, I don't know what to call the shoestring loop in the front, like the braided joint. I got a thought, but I'm not going to say it. But long story short, they can put that on there. This shoe, like, bruh, I'm telling you, it's gonna sell, but I don't know about out. And last thing it's gonna do is have millions of people checking for it. You know what I mean? Let alone 4.4 million. Menry Kick says, maybe for the first one, not these, Polo. Yeah, this is my thing. Yeah, it's too plain Jane. It's dope, but it's so plain Jane and dog, no. You know what I'm saying? Long Beach says, Travis collabs only sell out because they are limited. His sneakers are buns to me. I think they dope. I'm not going to say they buns. And you have your opinion. I'm not mad at it, dog. But it's my thing. I ain't going to call the shoe cheeks. But at the same time, I feel like, dog, if Undefeated them, who had the most limited sneaker at one time, if they can do a big drop like that, they can do this for the Travis for the one time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they feel like this is their dagger. If it doesn't if this doesn't do well, then they're pretty much, it sucks for them. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next article real quick. Looks like Foot Locker backs out of the HU move to Florida following its Dick's acquisition. Pause, right? And don't blame me, blame the article, because I know y'all finna hit me with the pause joint, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. Where we at real quick, it says Foot Locker's first revealed its intention to move last August. This is true, but this is before I think the whole Dick's whole situation came about. It says a rendering Foot Locker postponed the headquarters in Florida. So again, they may be trying to back out, or they could just be letting, hey, it's now owned by somebody else, and they're gonna probably maybe switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Menary Kick says it's not worth that price. Oh, I completely agree, dog. I don't think I've ever paid that for. I paid a lot of money for sneakers, but that one would be for a Jordan 1 too, bro. Nah, you know what I'm saying? No. Let me hit this article real quick. It says Foot Locker's future headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida is no more. It says in a memo, St. Petersburg City Development Administrator John Cobalt, which was seen by Foot News retailer as a revitalized in corporate strategy following its $2.4 billion acquisition by Dick's Sporting Goods in September. So pretty much, yeah. We're already here. If they got it, it happened in September, and we're in November. So September, so October, November. They did this in like less than 2 months, yo. Where we at? Manuel Kick says Richard Sports. You want me to say Richards? Because I know Richard. I know the D word is the nickname for Richard. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep going, man. Let's see. Long Beach says, "Yeah, yo, pause. Yo, I'm just reading it. I didn't name, and that's nothing. I didn't name the company. Off mode though, it's funny to me whenever I see certain spots where there is a Dick's Sporting Goods and on the sign, the most funniest one, if you just Google that joint, they're in the same area as a Five Guys, and on the sign it says Dick's pause. No, it says Five Guys written in big letters. And then underneath it, it has Dick's sign on it. So it's like Five Guys Dick's. Pause. Hey, the joint is funny, though. The joint is funny. Man says, Polo said pause before. I did. I thank you, dog. I totally said pause. But I knew somebody was going to say something anyway, dog. Let me get back to the article. It says, where we at real quick? Let's see. Foot Locker has decided not to move forward with the relocating its global headquarters to St. Petersburg, Cobalt wrote. He says the memo, Cobalt said that the city council approved a resolution last year that authorized up to $475,000 in financial incentives to support the Foot Locker in relocating its global headquarters to Florida town. It says the package included a $235,000 base incentive and up to $240,000 in hiring incentives, contingent upon Foot Locker's meeting specific conditions related to the job creation, wage levels, and capital investment and similar diversity. The memo stated. Where we at real quick? Men of the Kick says, what five with what? Polo, look up Five Guys and type in Dick's Sporting Goods and then just click on the images, dog. I swear to God, you're gonna be crying. It's funny, man. It's just funny. Like, yo, nobody probably even pay any attention for real because they just used to it. Where we at real quick? It says Foot Locker is expected to create over $150 and 150 jobs in Florida City upon the opening of its new offices. But if it's been postponed, is that a first sign that with this new merger with Dick's is that they're possibly cutting jobs before? Like, think about it, because the CEO over at Foot Locker, Mary Dillon, she's no more, right? To the best of my knowledge, we got the one chick that was used to be at Nike with her son that got allegedly, making moves with the sneakers, with the company credit card, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind. Manny, chill, bro. You look up the sign, didn't you? You looked up the sign. Hey, you know what? Let me see if I put myself back on the main screen. I'll pull it up. I'll show it towards the end of the live, man. Just because for the people who are going to be like, want to check this out. Okay, cool. That did good. Let me see if I can find it. Because all I know, if I just type that joint in, it's going to be easy. I'm going to put Five Guys and put Dick's Sporting Goods in that joint. That's all I got to do. I know. Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's see. Five Guy Dick's. Pause. Not now. I'm going to go to images. Yeah, you got to, I'm pretty sure this joint got to come up real quick. So it's going to be very interesting. Hold on. Let me see. I got to find the sign. Sporting sign. Let me see. Because this joint, I think this is how I found it before. And it was most weirdest. There it is. I found that joint right here. Boom. So it's I'm pretty sure they don't change it now. Where we at real quick? There we go right here. Here it is right here. Boom, 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 boom. They changed it, but it used to look like this. So yeah, let me share my screen real quick, just for the people who don't know. Boom. Before, like here, it was like right up underneath here where it used to be Five Guys. It used to say Dick's right up underneath that joint. They changed it because they people had caught the joint. But it used to be, if you look at it, it was a close up. It used to be like Five Guys Dick's. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Funny, but yeah, ironic. Somebody just dropped the ball on that one. But again, if they're doing this merger and then they got that over there, I'm very curious. They're probably gonna revamp the plan just a little bit, right? If I had to guess. Where we at real quick? It says Foot News has reached out to Dick's Sporting Goods for comment. The news comes after Foot Locker announced its intentions in August 2024 to move its global headquarters to St. Petersburg, Florida in 2025 while maintaining a smaller presence in its current New York City office. So, I mean, they were trying to like maybe, I guess with Florida, if they move there, it would be more incentives and probably, I'm assuming, for them to have the headquarters there, I'm assuming it's going to be cheaper than New York City. One thing I can tell you about moving further south, usually things are slightly cheaper. So I can see why they would want to do that. But again, looks like it may be on the back burner for now, you know? It says, at the time, Foot Locker said the move would help to cut the cost and drive collaboration among teams and locations where many employees are already based. Champs is already headquartered in St. Petersburg. Okay, cool. So Champs is already there. But I mean, Foot Locker is kind of one of that. It's the umbrella. It's above Champs. And y'all see me like, and I ain't trying to pick on Champs, but while we at it, right? Dog, Champs, I don't want y'all to like, I get it. Y'all, like, every time I go in there, it's dead as a doorknob. Champs is kind of what, I feel like Champs is what, if I had to look, if they were going to try to compete with anybody, I would say they were trying to aim to compete with like a Finish Line, but definitely not hip enough. But they were like a sports theme, so I feel like yeah, they were already They if I had to compare them, I compare them to Finish Line because to be honest, sometimes I don't think about Finish Line, you know, when it comes to getting sneakers unless I just go to the mall. I'm not saying you can't, but I know JD and Finish Line are one and the same now, so that definitely helped them. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick, it says, in March, it looked like the move was one step closer to happening when national real estate investment firm, the Phil organization, disclosed that the sneaker retailer has signed a long-term office lease for 110 998 square feet office at 570 Corrine Parkway in St. Peters. So, yeah, they had a nice little office, and that's the one thing, too. Back in the day, dog, I mean, to be honest, I used to think these people own the building, but they don't necessarily always own it. They lease it, and as long as the business is doing good, they keep it. It kind of makes sense why they don't, like, you know, I guess, buy it up and now it's theirs forever, and if they got to move, things like this. But see, when the lease is up, like, it's just kind of like when you lease a car. Like, it's temporary yours, and you have the option to extend it. You have a lot more options and more availability, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm a business major and all that either now, but I will say this, I do get it. It says, but after Foot Locker was acquired, some analysts were skeptical the move to Florida would even happen. Some Dick's Sporting Goods is based in Petersburg. So yeah, they may be kind of, it just depends on how they do the merger and how they do things. Right now, I will say this, Foot Locker, them don't look like they're missing a beat, but the stores underneath it, right? And I got a question. Is there still a lady Foot Locker, or did that close? Because I don't really think about it. I know there is a kid's Foot Locker still, which ironically in my mall, the closest one to me, there's usually a Foot Locker, and then the kids' Foot Locker is right across from that joint. So they usually try to do that if they can. But I can understand the kids' Foot Locker because that's back to school and low-key women who have small feet. Salutes to the big feet gang out there too, but I feel like that's kind of like small feet gang, which I respect it. But let's just keep it 100. Not all the kids and them like women version shoes always look the same too. Where we at real quick? It says, according to Williams trading analyst Sam Poser, his checks indicate that Foot Locker merchant team will remain in NYC and not move to St. Petersburg. Dick's has not confirmed our check, Poser wrote in a note in September. Keeping the Foot Locker team in NYC is best, in our view, for talent acquisition and having close contact with core streetwear and fashion and sneaker consumers. So, again, I guess that's what Foot Locker them, I feel like a lot of people think, and I don't think this, but they make it seem like it's outdated or what have you, and they're behind the times because you got stores like a JD Sports, you got stores like a DTLR that appeals to the quote unquote hipster, teenager, young buck crowd. You know what I'm saying? Even Journey's got their own wave of teenager vibe too. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, DTLR is kind of like equivalent. If I had to compare them, is to like a JD Sports. The only thing I would say this about JD Sports, dog, respectively, I can tell that's catered to a younger audience. Yes, they have shoes in there that I like. Yes, they get the same shoes, but when I feel in there, dog, I swear it makes me feel old because I feel like I've just entered a nightclub in the Matrix where there's mist going around, like there's lighting all over the place, dog. I don't even know where to look. Well, I do now because I've mall blogged in them. But when I first got in that joint, I was like, yo, what the hell? And then it's not that it's a bad store. It's just like, yo, why? The first thing when I walked into like a JD's, when I walked into a JD Sports, I was like, yo, y'all, when y'all cutting the lights on this mother trucker, like it was lit, but it was like literally lit, L-I-T. I was like, yo, bro, I didn't even stay in there long. And then one time I vlogged there, homie didn't want me vlogging there, no filming. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I said, all right, and kept filming anyway. And homie, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't, like I said, he wasn't like the security guard guy story I told y'all when I went to the Ralph Lauren store. I could tell he means business. So yeah, I didn't mess with him. But let me get back to the rest of this article real quick, and then we may be finishing this one up a little bit early. I'll get back on the Travis Scott joint, but I do got a lot of little upcoming sneaker releases, and then we'll wrap this thing up in 15 minutes. It says, as for what else is coming from the merger, the market watchers will have to wait and see. It says Dick's exclusively charmed Edmund Stock said during the company's second quarter earnings call in August that a full picture of its plans for Foot Locker will not be disclosed until its third quarter earnings call in November 2025. So pretty much, I'm assuming they means like within like what, next week. So they'll tell you what the full plan is gonna be. I'm very curious what it will be, mainly because it's like, yo, Dick's is kind of like already that super good sporting goods store where obviously they're gonna wipe out. If you look at that, they're probably equivalent to what a Finish Line is, but way better. Obviously, why would they keep the Champs doors open if they got something similar to that already? You know, and I'm not trying to say like or get nobody to lose their job or anything like that, but that's just something that you got to come into play and think times with. They got a lot of stuff to think about, but clearly, I would hope when they were getting ready to buy a joint, they had already thought this stuff through. That don't mean they always have now. I'm not going to say they did, but I mean, usually I'm like, man, maybe they already thought this joint through. They already know what's up. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be very, very interesting. So, again, and back one thing real quick before I like talk upcoming sneaker releases, man. And I'm going to put myself back on the main screen real quick. Just a quick small little rant. But yeah, visual still looking good. But yeah, yo, back to this Travis Scott thing, man. And I'm going to touch on this squeaky sneaker topic real quick, too. Yo, thank you to the people who have made the proper videos to show, like, and the sad part is when homie made the video about the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat squeaking, and he's like, yeah, once you loosen them up, you know, and that's why I was like, I was not saying I didn't notice a squeak here and there, but on a level of people were like, man, it's super squeaky. I'm like, dog, you're doing this, but you ain't got, you know, your foot in them. And I used to say this back in the day all the time. I used to be like, yo, I'm sure there is somebody, but I'm very curious who the hell was putting their foot in that Air Jordan 4 like that to begin with. And I'm not going to lie. At first, my like very first pair of Air Jordan 4s, I attempted one time. Yo, them joints was so freaking tight. I literally, like, it took me like hell to pull them off. And then once that, I never wore them like that again. Respectively, you got to relace the joint. You know what I'm saying? People they got their own little methods of how they lace the 4s. But y'all know me, I'm a loosey-goosey king when it comes to my sneakers. But yeah, I mean, to each their own. But I say all that to say, like, once you like, and I'm backing up what the other person has said, and I said this in the Discord too. So if you're in the Discord, I've already vented this. I'm like, yo, once you relace them joints, I'm pretty sure this is what I said, right? And this is me. Anybody who's been into sneakers for a while, I guess maybe I'm climbing into the OG world. And if I'm not, I'm right there behind them. Pause. This is my thing. The first thing I said, I'm like, dude, once you lace these joints up and they wear them loose and rock them like a couple of times, they're most likely going to be broken in where they don't squeak. Keyword, don't squeak anymore. You know what I'm saying? But people don't think that deep into it. It's like, and that's the thing too. This is where you get the hype beasts in there. And respectively, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but it's like, bro, like some of these people are just here just to have that shoe and then boom. But they also be looking for a reason not to like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, those Bread reimagined 4s, when I got them, similar concept, and I feel like they squeak for a little bit. But once I loosen them up, I wore them a couple times, them joints basically hit. And they still do hit. You know what I'm saying? So, again, just at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is wear your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Why buy them if you're not going to wear them? And if you're not going to wear them, cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with flipping a shoe every now and then. I mean, I sold 2 shoes recently, but y'all saw I picked up 2 new ones in the process. Try selling my old vlogging camera and then homie tripping, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get there. But I will say that to say that, you know, I'm trying to slowly improve the quality of the channel in general overall. You know, I know that audio is important, a lot of stuff. This is a big investment too, you know what I'm saying? Not that I went crazy and bought a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm saying like, y'all, I use the same camera for like, at least I just got a new camera this year, so I started out with the same camera probably from back like 2017. So it's been a minute, man. But yeah, we're coming up final minutes here. I want to talk upcoming sneaker releases a little bit, and then we'll wrap this thing up here. Looks like we got Divine Photos in the building. Says what's good. What up, Divine? What up? Y'all smash that like button. I'm be on for about like another like 5, 6, or 7 minutes, man. Let's see. Divine says I'm surprised the Shadow sold out. Me, I kind of figured they was gonna sell out to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Again, don't let this fool you and not think that, because has anybody pulled up to the stores? Because you know what they've been doing, the buying online and stuff like that and entering the little joints like that. I have a feeling you could probably, you know, with a little bit of footwork, if they drop in stores too, and keep in mind, it's not like they advertise it like it's in the store. And I feel like that could be a part of this whole, if you think about it, that whole like Dick's Sporting Goods taking over Foot Locker, and they're like, yo, we ain't doing all that no more. We dropping them online like this, and then we're going to, pretty much they're going to be in store, because I think that could be a part, again, I don't know, but that could be a part of their strategy is like this, right? They could be like, cool, this is how we'll get people back in the stores. You know, get people slowly start checking. Devon says, I pulled up and didn't see any in the store. I mean, some of them, and also keep this in mind too. With a shoe like that, some of these cats don't put them out there when they're supposed to put them out there. Because case in point, when I went to the first foot, and I'm not saying, I'm pretty sure you probably asked. I know you did your due diligence and threw out the question. But had I not, when I did that, like 2-3 weeks ago, whenever we had the those Zion joints, the alternates, the first Foot Locker didn't even have them out on the shelf. And to be honest, I think the other one, they took the time, they had the joints up at the register. But the first Foot Locker, they ain't had them joints out at all. You know what I'm saying? It could have been maybe because I was in closing time area, because I came up last minute, I'm assuming. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they said them joints is moving. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you said there wasn't any in stores. That's crazy. But I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to do the upcoming sneaker releases here. Boom. Yeah, you came at the right time. My screen was tripping earlier, dog. But looks like, I guess I saw this floating around. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it looks like a Dome Becker Air Force One is being like made, and it was like Chipotle inspired. But I don't know, man. This is very, very interesting. I see it, but I don't see it. Maybe it's like the brown paper bag. That's supposed to be the guacamole. But I mean, you know, for the right audience, you know what I'm saying? Not to pick on anybody. Where we at real quick? Devon says, best thing next week, Black Cats. Most definitely. And that's a requirement for me. Requirement. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping they make it readily available. Rumors is Nike is bringing back the cult favorite foam posite sneaker from the late 90s right here. I think OG want this joint right here, that work on my job, you know what I'm saying? The Tim Duncan joint, you know what I'm saying? The Nike Total Foam Posite is most commonly associated with the Tim Duncan. So for me, if these are coming back, must cop for me as well. I like them. So definitely a nostalgia purpose of sneaker. If you know about Grant Hill, he's one of the GOATs, man. We've known him for quite some time. Also, keep in mind, we got the Air Griffey's coming back, Air Max 1 joints. This is anticipated in December. I actually like these a lot. Probably shouldn't be throwing it out there, but GOAT is apparently, and I know this means take it with a grain of salt, they're dropping a rare sneaker on Black Friday. Looks like they're going to do the Louis Vuitton Air Force One and more, but again, this is a shoe I would love to have in the collection, but I'm very curious if they're going to drop it and how it's going to go. But yeah, it says they're going to drop these joints right here, so we'll see. We'll see. Again, I wouldn't have my hopes up for that one. These are the ones that's floating around next year that's anticipated, the pale pink Travis joints. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only like image they got. Oh, here we go right here. So pretty much, if I assume if they're smart, they're gonna drop this in summertime. I would say y'all might as well go ahead and roll it out for Valentine's Day, man. I feel like this is great. That'll join to go through the roof. Me, I guess I got to take one Travis Scott sneaker at a time. These, for me, though, if I had a boo, if I had like a boo, like if I'm in a relationship sometime next year or something like that, or if I'm talking to somebody or whatever, you know, I get these for the boo. You know what I'm saying? I get this for the boo if I had a boo. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if she wanted to do the his and her joints, I'd do that joint. But they don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? And I know what you're saying. Like, a lot of, everybody will say they not look bad. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Travis's and shit. We can't help it, man. What can I say? Then also the Gammas are loaded up on my sneakers app, which I'm sure they're loaded up on yours. And I'm gonna say, man, the images are looking very nice. My pair looks like I've had them for a very long time, and it is time to let them go, man. This one, I love it. Fresh, perfect. Probably something I'll wear all rest of the winter time too, for real. And then, yeah, I think that's all we got on this joint. Let me see. Make sure I hit everything. Boom. Cover those. Boom. Tim Duncan joints. Chipotle joints. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. We coming up on the hour mark. About to get ready to wrap this joint up anyway. But I will say all this to say, we got a nice little smooth ending for the year, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we will be happy. The Black Cat's coming. I think that's going to be my next cop for sure. Hopefully everything should go right. I'll be up in that joint, you know what I'm saying? If not, I'm definitely going to enter in like my raffles and do my due diligence and stuff like that. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says, hopefully we get a shot drop for the Gammas. That would be nice, most definitely. And the Black Cats, are they dropping on, what day is them joints dropping on? Let me see real quick. I know we've been hearing Black Friday, but I would hope they're doing it on a Saturday joint. Let me see. I got to double check because that's another thing too with the holidays and stuff. You got to make sure you're moving and being proactive on this joint. But yeah, here we are here, Black Cat 4s. And boom. November 28th is when they're dropping. So yeah, pretty much that is what? So November 28th, that's definitely on a Friday. But yeah, we'll do what we got to do. I think we should be fine. You know what I'm saying? I know how my schedules and stuff be going, but everything should be good for me. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what it is. Let's see. Devon says, possibly the Bread 85's end of the year. That would be nice. I saw that link that you posted at one site that had them, but honestly, by the time I looked into the Discord, I was already too late, man. So that sucks. And yeah, and that was just luck of the draw. Like, my size was already gone. I know there were some sizes left, but my size was already gone, so that sucks. But it is what it is, though. We made it, man. But other than that, I think, yeah, I'll be back live again on Saturday for sure. And then, yeah, this was a very good one here. We just talked Foot Locker backs out of the HQ move, allegedly, that they were supposed to move down in Florida. And I'm assuming, basically, if I had to guess, it's because of the Dick's Sporting Goods move. So we'll have more of that to come on that for sure. And then pretty much I went on a little rant right there about the Travis Scott Fragment joints. I just wish at the end of the day that Jordan Brand and Nike then would actually make it really even more, give it a better shot at letting us get a better chance of getting those sneakers. And to keep it 100, if they can do it for undefeated, like I was saying in the beginning, if they can do that, they should make Travis Scott them website switch up their raffling process too. Because, I mean, to be honest, dog, even if they're running it as fair as they possibly can, it's still going to feel like we're not until we see a lot of pairs made. So, and that too, make enough pairs for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or at least as close as you can. I know it's still going to be people that missed out, but I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, you got time. Most definitely appreciate that, big dog. Yeah, I'm going to enter, like, I'm going to check the raffles and stuff like that, probably starting on, like, Sunday, because, I mean, technically that's next week, and we'll see where we're going from there. Pretty much, yeah, I'll probably be chilling anyway. But other than that, man, I've been on this joint for an hour. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, as always. This was a good one. Pretty much, like I said, we just covered the update from Foot Locker and Dick's Sporting Goods and the Travis Scott joint. I went on a little rant, but I'll see you guys again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and I know I got Music Monday. See you guys again on Saturday. More sneaker content on the way. Appreciate y'all really rocking with the kids. Smash the like button on the way out if you haven't done so already. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord, and yeah, I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.